You're standing alone, somewhere public, a waiting room, a bus stop, the lobby of a building you don't belong in yet, and your hands start to itch. Not for anything specific, just for something to do. Because standing still, doing nothing, in front of other humans feels like the most exposed thing you can possibly do. So what happens? Your phone comes out. Not because you have a notification, not because you need it. You just need to look occupied. This is the performance of productivity. And almost nobody talks about it, because almost everybody does it. Here's the unspoken rule. In public, doing nothing is socially unacceptable. Standing idle signals one thing to the human brain: availability. And availability to a primate wired for survival feels dangerously close to vulnerability. So we fake being busy. We scroll nothing. We reread the same text 3 times. We open an app, stare at it blankly, and close it again, having retained 0 information just to look like a person with somewhere to be and someone to answer to. Why does this happen? Let's go back, way back. For most of human history, being alone and visibly idle in an open space was not a neutral activity, it was a liability. A lone human standing still, scanning nothing, doing nothing, was an easy target. Predators look for stillness. Rival tribes look for distraction. Evolution did not reward calm and unoccupied. It rewarded alert and busy. Your ancestors who looked purposeful, sharpening a tool, tending a fire, walking with intention, survived more often than the ones standing around with a 1,000-yard stare. That instinct didn't disappear just because we traded spears for smartphones. It just found a new tool to hold. And there's a second layer to this, a social one. Humans are obsessed with status, and status is closely tied to perceived demand. A person glued to their phone looks wanted. Someone messaging them, some thread to follow, some inbox to manage. Meanwhile, a person just standing there, hands empty, eyes forward, looks like nobody needs them at all. And nothing makes modern humans more uncomfortable than the possibility that we look unwanted, even for the 30 seconds it takes an elevator to arrive. So the phone becomes a shield. A socially acceptable way to say, I am busy, I am important, please do not perceive me as a person just standing here with nothing going on in my life. Watch it happen anywhere people gather and wait. The bus stop crowd, all 5 of them, all suddenly fascinated by their screens the second another person walks up. The guy at the bar, waiting for his friend, scrolling an app he closed and reopened 4 times in 90 seconds. The woman in the elevator who unlocks her phone looks at the home screen for exactly 1 second and locks it again. Because the goal was never information. The goal was posture. The goal was performance. And the tell is always the same. Nobody is actually reading anything. The scroll is too fast. The eyes are unfocused. It's not procrastination, it's choreography. A tiny dance designed entirely for an audience that, ironically, is too busy doing the same dance to even notice. There's something almost sweet about it when you really sit with it. An entire species of social creatures, terrified of looking unoccupied in front of strangers we'll never speak to and will never see again. Performing busyness for an audience that isn't watching because they're too busy pretending not to watch us. We're not checking messages, we're not killing time, we're managing how exposed we feel, one fake scroll at a time. So next time you're standing somewhere public, alone, hands suddenly twitchy for your phone. Pause for a second before you reach for it. Notice the itch. That's not boredom. That's 40,000 years of don't look like easy prey. Wearing a very convincing disguise,